Last night, I screwed up. After an incredible game between Maryland and Virginia, I spun the wheel again, got Buffalo, and then I sent them across what I thought was Lake Erie to face Central Michigan. It was a great game, defensive slugfest. Buffalo got an upset win on the road. And then I took a quick little look at Google Maps, and I realized that space between, there it is, that space between Buffalo and Michigan is not water. It's Canada. And I realized that I had made a mistake and that matchup never should have happened. But I didn't want to deny Buffalo a victory. So I created a compromise, and this is how it's going to work. It's probably not going to come up for a while given the randomness of Imperialism, but here's how we're going to play this. Buffalo controls all this territory, and they also control an imaginary bridge of land right here, which means that if any of these teams get landed on and their wheel points up, instead of just going into Canada and then skipping their turn, they're going to play Buffalo, which is advantageous for basically everyone here, especially Ohio State. That's really what this rule change is for. And this will last until Buffalo is eliminated, at which point this land bridge will disappear, and anyone who spins that way, it's like it's a turn skip like it's an ocean, because that's Canada. I can't play that properly. And in season lore, it's going to be like Buffalo stormed across Canada's border, took that land, and then whoever beats Buffalo will give that land back to Canada. So that's how we're going to do this. Let's spin this wheel and find out who. There we go. Who will be the team to be landed on in episode 12 of College Football 25 Season-Long Imperialism? The next team is. Oh my God. It's Kentucky. It was very nearly Colorado for the second time in this tournament, but instead, the Wildcats will come into this, will enter Imperialism. Bordeaux is probably not happy that his team is getting started so early. Let's take a look. Kentucky is right in the middle of everything. They've got Ohio to the north, Cincinnati to the northeast, Marshall to the east, Virginia Tech to the southeast, Tennessee directly south. It's not a big section because Virginia Tech controls a lot of that land. And then Louisville to the west. That's probably what the matchup is going to be. So let's spin the wheel and see who Kentucky is going to face. Okay, I'm going to refresh this because it's been due west every single time recently, and I think it refreshes to due west. Is it just pointing west every single time? No, it's not. Okay. One more refresh, and then we're going to do this. Hold on. Okay, one more refresh. I just want to make sure this wheel this arrow is fair. Is this just going to point west in the first refresh again? No, it's pointing due south. And that is going to be an epic battle between Kentucky and Tennessee. Okay. Playing a little fast and loose with the rules here, but I just wanted to make sure that arrow wasn't doing anything because we had a lot of matchups going straight west. But let's pop this up. There's Tennessee. Got a very high overall rating, and then we're going to pop over here. And Kentucky. This is going to be a very, very good game. An SEC battle between two superpowers. Well, relative superpowers. Let's take a look at these uniforms real quick and see what we're going to roll with. They've got a gray look. And then an all-black look. We could do orange against black. Actually, that rules. Let's go with that. Yeah. This should be fun. Okay. Let's load this up. And let's roll to Rocky Top. Knoxville, Tennessee, home of the Tennessee Volunteers. Now I gotta reset this to make sure Our rosters show up properly. We're not getting all that crazy lag we got last time, which is just great. Will Kentucky's dream end right here? I'm going to say probably, because it's Tennessee at home, and this is a tough place to play. Neyland Stadium, 100,000 people, not many Kentucky fans. This is going to be a very, very tough environment for Kentucky to survive in. And Tennessee has a new quarterback who's just incredible. Nico Iamaleava, I believe is how you pronounce his name. I'm going to look that up real quick. Tennessee getting amped up here. Let's take a look at how this uniform matchup looks. Ooh. This is going to be fun. Okay, we're just going to look up Yahoo Sports to make sure I'm saying this right. Iamaleava. 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 There we go. Iamaleava. Well, it's Brock Vandagriff, the other guy, as Kentucky gets the ball first. That's going to pop to the outside and be a big run for number 4. Tranum. Who the hell is Tranum? I think he transferred him from somewhere else, but I don't know why he's not on this roster anywhere. It's because he's injured. Diamante Tranum, a senior transfer, gets a big gain for a first down to the 30-yard line. Tranum gets the ball again, rolls outside, and he is taken down on that play by number 17 for the Vols. And I don't know who that was. I mean, that jersey name game update is really, really not playing well with me. Vandagriff hands off to Tranum again. He's got blockers. He tries to pop it outside, and Tennessee is able to cover it. I mean, you just have to hope that our lads is able to update their rosters at some point, because this is not ideal. I still don't know whether that's a glitch. I've played at Neyland Stadium a couple times now, and that big overhang in that stadium section, that has to be annoying for the fans. Vandagriff on 3rd and 9, waits under pressure, throws. That's going to be caught for a first down. That's going to be Josh Caddis, the tight end, junior. He's been at Kentucky his whole career, and that's a big first down for the Wildcats. I mean, we've gotten used in a lot of the previous Imperialism episodes to some teams with not great talent. So this is going to be a major step up, especially from the 2 MAC games we've seen in the last 2 episodes. Vandagriff sends Tranum in motion, throws the Tranum on the outside. He has 1 blocker, and he is stuffed by number 25. Maybe it's Caleb Beasley, possibly. That's who's listed as having number 25, but it honestly could be anybody after this update. So it's 2nd and 8 for the Volunteers. Vandagriff in the shotgun, pointing players out. He takes the snap, hands. Nope, it's a read option, and he is clocked on the play. Omari Thomas, the senior nose tackle. It was about to work. He stormed in. He was trying to get the running back, and he just lowers his shoulder. That's where a wide frame will really get you. That's some cornerback coming in there. He's going to try and lean, but there's nothing there because he's just not wide enough. But Thomas makes the tackle. It's 3rd and 10. Vandagriff's second throw of the game. It's another screen. They're loving those. And Tranum gets the first down outside to the 40-yard line. I believe his nickname is Chip Tranum. Let's get a quick look at his profile real quick. Started at Arizona State, then he transferred to Ohio State, and now he's at Kentucky looking for much more playing time. Vandagriff in the shotgun on 1st and 10, hands off to Tranum once again. He tries to get north-south instead of east-west and cannot. It's Turrentine, Andre Turrentine, who switched numbers from number 2 to number 17. Gets that one to go. And it's going to be 2nd and 11. Tennessee has done a good job of making negative plays, but then Kentucky's able to find a good play, a good drawn-up concept to try and get back into it. That's a run for no gain to Tranum. He's got 5 carries for 14 yards today. Vandagriff is really hoping that he can convert this and keep this drive going. It's taken up half of the first quarter already, and it definitely could go longer. So Vandergrift's in the deep shotgun. Train him next to him again. Four-man rush, and he's sacked. He is sacked on that play. That is James Pierce Jr. getting by his man, hurtling into the backfield, and ending this drive, 4th and 19, outside of field goal range. Tennessee makes the stop. It's James Pierce Jr. I mean, that... There's not much you can do there. If you push forward on a bull rush and the guy just falls over, the play's dead. It's dead. So here's the punter. It's Wilson Berry in to send the punt away, and that's going to fly long. It's going to bounce. It's not going to go out of the 1. That goes out at the 3-yard line, an almost perfect punt from Wilson Berry. So here comes Nico Yamaleeva. Hands it off. Is going to go out to the right side. That's number 6, the running back, Dylan Sampson, making a good play out to the 6. So they get out of imminent safety territory, although if they try to pass it from here, that's definitely going to be a danger. 2nd and 8. Yamaleva's got to step up if that pressure comes in. They're going to go no huddle here. This is what they like to do on basically every play. They hand it off, and Sampson flies through the middle and gets the first down to the 15. Dylan Sampson, I imagine he was a high-ranking running back. He's from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. 5'11", 201. He's got speed. He's got vision. He's got everything you want from a bell cow running back, and we'll see if Tennessee can ride him to an extended stay in Imperialism. Sampson gets out to the right, and that's going to be number 13 of the tackle, but he picks up 8 yards. And I don't know who that was. Maxwell Harrison, maybe? Might have been Darian Henry Young. I saw an H. And that's all I got. So it's 2nd and 2. Yamaleeva hands out to Sampson again. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They get another first down out to the 30-yard line. Tennessee's starting to march a little bit. You would love to see them get some chunk plays and try and speed this up, but they seem to be fine. It's going to be 1st and 10. They're going to sprint back out to the line. Yamaleeva looking over to the sideline. He's got Sampson next to him. I'm guessing this is a run because only 5 guys are in there. That's exactly what it is. Sampson takes it to the right, but they sniff it out. Jamon Dumas-Johnson and Dion Walker combining for the tackle there. And Walker must have gotten off of his lineman incredibly quickly to shut that play down. So it's going to be 2nd and 9 for the 31. Yamaleeva in the shotgun. There goes number 10. He takes the snap, hands it off. No, it's a play fake. They finally throw the ball, and it works to perfection. That's number 19 on the catch. We'll see if we can get his last name because he's not on this depth chart. I mean, that's just a beautiful throw. It's the tight end popping off. It's Holden Stays, I believe his name is, a junior transfer. New to the team this year. He is transferred in from Notre Dame. Wow, that's a big money transfer as Sampson is taken down in the backfield by number 13 once again. And that will end the first quarter. Scoreless so far. The defenses have made just as many splash plays as the offense. 7.6 yards per play for the Vols, 3.6 for the Wildcats. Tennessee right on the cusp of field goal range. They got to get a couple more yards to really get in there. So let's see if they can produce. That's going to be a run at number 23. That's Cameron Selden, the backup running back, a sophomore. He's able to pick up the 3 yards to get back to the original line of scrimmage and make this 3rd and 10. Nico Yamaleeva. He's a redshirt freshman. He's got a lot of talent and skill. Let's see if he can use it here in the empty set. And he's sacked. Number 13 has been absolutely huge. That's J.J. Weaver for Kentucky. And he is number 13. I just missed the number. He's a redshirt senior. This is his last year in Lexington. And he's going to try his hardest to try and get Kentucky through to the next round. And just survive for a while. It's going to be 4th and 18 from the 48-yard line. They're just going to punt this away and try and pin Kentucky back deep in their territory just like they were. Jackson Ross's punt is going to bounce out at the 14. So decent, but not as good as the first punt. So here's Brock Vandegrift. Junior transfer from Georgia. He fakes the handoff, runs it himself, and once again, that is another tackle for a loss. Is that Thomas again? Yep, it's Omari Thomas. So they ran the same play twice thinking, hey, this quarterback's fast. Omari Thomas is not. If you can get past him, it's a big gain because nobody else is covering it. But Thomas is fast. He's got quick arms. So here's Vandegrift on 2nd and 13. Massive pressure on the outside. That's a broken tackle to number 5, and he's able to pick up about 10 yards there. Give him 12. It's going to be 3rd and 1. Anthony Brown-Stevens making a good play. Mr. ABS. It's a great throw to the outside. Third and 1. Vandegrift in the shotgun. They hand it off to Tranum, and Tranum is not going to be able to get the first down. An emphatic stop by Keenan Peely, a redshirt senior transfer, making it 4th and 1, and once again, Kentucky is going to have to punt the ball here. I mean, they are in trouble. Let's see if they can get another big-time punt from Wilson Berry. He sent the last one to the 3, and this one's going to angle over and limit the returner. He is taken down for a loss back to the 38. Great punt to flip the field. So here's Nico Iamaleava. Handing it off. It's going to be Sampson to the outside, and Sampson's taken down. Fantastic leg tackle by number 54 for the Wildcats. That is Derek Jackson making the tackle. I mean, that was, again, almost a big play and another tackle for a loss. These two defenses are really stepping up here. Iamaleava in the shotgun, takes the snap, hands it off. There's Sampson. He's taken down. Again, Kentucky's defense stepping up here. Jordan Lovett making the tackle there as a redshirt junior free safety. These fans are getting antsy. In basically all the other games we've had so far, we've seen a lot of early scoring. We've seen teams actually make their presence felt on the scoreboard as opposed to just larger plays. Here's the Iamaleava. Under pressure, rolling out, throwing to the left. That's going to be caught. Did he get enough for the first down? They're going to say that he did. That's number 15. That is, well, I don't know who that is. We've got to... All right, 1st and 10 here for the Volunteers. They just barely get the first down on a 3rd and long. Iamaleava with 2 blockers to his left side. They're setting up for a possible power scheme here, and Kentucky doesn't have the guys to block it. They're going to send one of the tight ends to the right, and it is going to go. Nope, they're going to run it to Sampson, and I don't think he should have handed the ball off there. So it's 2nd and 8. .310 to go. Iamaleava in the shotgun. Whole bunch of linemen up there. They give it to Sampson again. He's going to cut right by a man. That was the one guy who was supposed to make the tackle, and he did not. Sampson gets all the way up to the 28-yard line, and suddenly the Volunteers are in business. I mean, this whole game has been predicated on those defenders flying into the backfield and making tackles for losses. As soon as one of them missed it, none of the other defenders knew what to do because they weren't covering for other stuff. They were counting on their edge guys to get in and shut the play down. So now it's 1st and 10 from the 28. Iamaleava takes the snap, hands off to Sampson, and he finds the middle again and gets another first down into the red zone. The Volunteers are probably going to score here, which means Kentucky's going to have to get their offense going. It has not so far today. Wow. So here's Yamaleva on the shotgun. They call it an elbow, send a couple players in motion. It's finally a keeper for Yamaleva, but they shut it down. Trevon Ribka making the play to end that play. And we've hit the 2-minute warning. This has been a quickly progressing game. We haven't gone to Super Sim, obviously, because nobody's scored, but all right, here we go. Yamaleva on 2nd and 12 launches a deep ball. That is going to be caught. Big time hit by whoever number 2 is. Not entirely sure, but that's a massive catch and a first down and goal for the Volunteers. I mean, just a laser of a throw. Had his man wide open. And they bring it up to the 3.5. Empty set here on 1st and goal because they didn't change the players out. Yamaleva fades to the end zone, and that is caught for a touchdown. The first score of this game goes to Mike Matthews, maybe. No, that's not Mike Matthews. That's Squirrel White, the starting receiver who changed his number. It's a good eye. Orange and white is tough to spot. It's from Clay Chalkville High School in Birmingham, Alabama. Starting here for Tennessee. He just got it right in the pocket. It's a great seam route. So now, and they're going to booth review. Oh, this might not be a catch. I don't think we're going to be able to see the replay here. We will not. And they're going to let him keep it. All right, so it's a booth review. They confirm it. Here's the extra point. Snap, hold, kick. Good. So Tennessee finally takes the lead that they think they deserve in this game. After all, they're ranked. Kentucky's not, but Kentucky has some very high overall. So they're playing them tight, but Tennessee's starting to show their advantage. 1:27 to go. Kentucky has all 3 timeouts. They have to get something here. Barryon Brown tries to spin, and he's taken down. So here's Brock Vandegrift with a chance to redeem himself and try and get the Wildcats on the board here. Vandegrift finally throwing the ball. Throwing it short. That's going to be caught by Barryon Brown. He has so much speed. He's taken down there. A quick timeout for the Wildcats so that 15 seconds don't come off the clock. At least they kind of know the clock glitch now. Vandegrift in the shotgun. Waits. Throws. Caught again. And they won't call a timeout this time. That's number 6 making the catch. Dane Key. That's going to take 15 seconds off the clock. And they are in. No, it's not because it's a first down. That's a fun little loophole there. So we get 25 seconds. They're going to sprint up to the clock. 106, 105, 104, 103. Vandegrift drops back, throws. Knocked away by number 20 for Tennessee. They must have changed the number. I don't know who that is. But 58 seconds to go. It's a fantastic pass defense. It does stop the clock, but Kentucky wasn't able to get it to the guy they wanted to. So here is Vandegrift in the shotgun. 4 linemen, not really any linebackers in the box. They're covering all the wide areas. Vandegrift running away from pressure. Can he get the first down? Yes. 40, 45, 50. Breaks a tackle. He does not fumble the ball. He gets to midfield. Timeout, Kentucky. I mean, he saw it. They were trying to defend the sidelines to tackle them in bounds, and he just took it up the seam. Vandegrift from 1st and 10. Waiting. Rolling. Throwing. Caught. And they are forced to use their last timeout to avoid the clock glitch. I can't believe they actually know it. It must be some update that I missed. Vandegrift 4 wide receivers. Launches deep. He's got a man beat, and that's going to be a touchdown, and we are tied. Dane Key gets past the defense. They must have been pressing him. I can't think of any other way they could have pulled that off. But Dane Key is going to tie this game. Let's take a look at this play. Oh, they don't show the start of the route. But I have to imagine that was press coverage and just a go route. And they got him. Number 18 was beat for Tennessee. That was somebody. Not seeing an 18 on this roster, so we'll have to find out who that was later. Here's the extra point to tie this game. Snap, hold, kick is good. That's Alex Rayner making the extra point for Kentucky. And now Tennessee has all 3 of their timeouts and 40 seconds to answer in kind. We'll see if they aggressively pursue this. 5, 10, 15. And he's taken down by number 42. All right, they're going to sprint right up to the line here. Yamalayeva throws to the right. That's going to be caught by number 19, getting out of bounds. That's their big-bodied tight end. Holden stays. I mean, 6'4", 248, coming over from Notre Dame. That's a guy you can build a program around. Yamalayeva, with 31 seconds on the clock, drops back, under pressure, throws to the right. That's going to be caught. And that's Holden stays again. Holden stays. You can just hear like the radio announcer on Tennessee making that call, like Holden stays. Holden stays. It's a key name. Nico Yamalayeva with 3 defensive tackles back. They're sending a bunch of corners. And he fires wide open over the middle. That's number 89 making the catch. And I don't know who that is. But it's a huge catch to bring the Volunteers up to the 35-yard line. 21 seconds. They only have 1 timeout left. Yamalayeva launching short. It's going to be caught. Are they going to use their last timeout? They are. And now they're in a tough situation because with 16 seconds left, obviously you want to try and get a touchdown, but they're probably going to have to settle for a field goal here. Yamalayeva throwing to the sideline, and that's going to go out of bounds. 3rd and 3. Absolutely huge play coming up here for Kentucky's defense. Can they make the stop and hold this to 10-7, or will the Volunteers regain their 1 touchdown lead? 4 wide receivers to the right in a bunch formation. Yamalayeva throws to the 1 man on the other side. It's caught, but inbounds with the first down. This is going to be close. Can they get their players up to the line fast enough after a couple more seconds run off the clock here? And they start, oh, it's over. It's over. He couldn't get out of bounds. That's a great tackle by number 6, because that is the end of the first half. A massive gamble by the Volunteers. I don't know why he threw that ball if it wasn't past the line of scrimmage. I know he was on the sideline, but the guy was right there. So we go into halftime tied at 7-7. This has been a tightly contested game. Both teams bringing their A game. Both teams giving it their all. And it shows in the scoreboard. I mean, the offenses have both had splash plays. They've both been able to figure it out for some stretches of time, but the defenses have been what has dominated this game so far. It's been incredible to watch. Yeah, this has been great. Let's see if we can, we're going to skip over to the 3rd quarter here. Somehow I don't think this is going to go to Super Sim unless Tennessee absolutely takes over. They do get the ball to start the second half, so here we go. He's back to receive the return. He's going to be taken down at the 18-yard line. So here comes Nico Yamalayeva in the shotgun. 4 defenders back there. He takes the snap, launches the RPO, and that's going to be caught. Great throw by Yamalayeva. Getting it to Dante Thornton Jr., the senior transfer. Initially went to Oregon, then transferred over to Tennessee. Went to Mount St. Joe's High School in Baltimore. We used to play against them. My cousin used to play for Mount St. Joe's. That's pretty cool. 2nd and 4. There's Sampson spinning and getting the first down. Just getting as much momentum as he possibly can so the defenders can't shut him down. He's walking right into that man's personal space. Yikes. 1st and 10. 6:16 to go here in the 3rd quarter. We're really in the thick of this game. Yamalayeva with 2 wide receivers. Throws to the right. That's caught by number 11. Is that Chaz Nimrod? I think it's Chaz Nimrod making the catch and falling forward for a gain of 3. So it's 2nd and 7. 5:47 to go. Tennessee sprints up to the line. I hope those linemen are well conditioned because they're having to do a lot of quick sprints. Sampson runs to the left, and number 2 is able to wipe that play out before it can get anywhere. Wow. Yeah, it's Jamon Dumas-Johnson. Once again, I missed that number. So it's 3rd and 11. Kentucky with an early chance to stay in this game and not allow a touchdown. No press coverage. They're not going to be stupid like that. Iamaleava throws long. They got him anyway. Chaz Nimrod makes the catch and goes out of bounds for a first down to the 48-yard line. So here's 1st and 10. Iamaleava sends a man in motion, setting everything up. Finally, he takes a snap. It's a play fake. He pump fakes, rolls, and just going to throw short. And he's going to step out of bounds there. Iamaleava has 151 passing yards already. And this game would be a lot better with the sound. I mean, honestly, as we're getting into these larger environments, I really got to figure out how to get the stadium sound in here. And I think it might be possible. I mean, I don't know how I can get the sound through PS5, but I would have thought they would already be playing. And that's a sack. He should not have kept that ball. That's a great play by number 90 for Kentucky. That's Trevon Ripka. I believe that might be his 2nd sack of the game. Regardless, it's 3rd and 10 for the 48. And the Volunteers are in trouble. They have to get a first down here to have a chance at points. Iamaleava brings everyone back. It's the empty set. 4 minutes to go in the 3rd. He waits for the audible. Waiting. Is he gonna snap it? Is he gonna snap this ball? No, he's not. And that's a glitch on Tennessee. It's going to be delay of game, but something is very, very wrong. I don't know why he didn't take that snap. I mean, now they're going to step back up. I wonder if he's going to take this one. We might have a major, major problem here. As Iamaleava, in the empty set, he does take this one. Very confused by that, but he's going to... Oh, my God. Tennessee is out here playing 4D chess. That's Squirrel White going for the long ball. I mean, oh, that's a blown coverage. What is number 6 doing there? What is he doing? Jonquise Hardaway abandoned his man. They went delay of game because they didn't like the matchup. Went right back out and got like a 48 or 53-yard touchdown. I can't believe that just happened. I cannot believe that just happened. 14-7. And suddenly, with a gutsy decision to just go delay of game for the Volunteers, gives them a 53-yard touchdown and a 14-7 lead. So now Kentucky has to answer. Can they find some splash plays of their own? So here's Brock Vandegrift. They're stacking the box to try and stop the run. They're going to run it anyway. No, it's a play fake. Vandegrift drops back, has some space, and he's going to run it again. That's going to be a late hit after he was sliding, but I don't think they call that in College Football 25. It's a 5-yard gain, bringing up 2nd and manageable for the Wildcats. It's an interesting play. They were able to stop the pass rush pretty well there and give Vandegrift plenty of time to find a running lane when nothing else was open. He hands it out to Trainum. No, it's a read option. Can he get to the first down? No, because it's a beautiful sprint down by the Tennessee defender. That's number 30. Oh, I should have been looking at the back of his. That's really what I should be doing. I shouldn't be looking immediately over to the rosters. I should be looking at their back, see if I can get the name first, and then try and double check, because number 30 is not on Tennessee's active roster because he changed his number. Vandegrift waits, throws, long, caught. That's Dane Key again. 3 catches, 51 yards, and a touchdown. So we'll see what the Wildcats do here. It's a nice catch. So it's 1st and 10. Vandergriff under center. Pointing some players out. Sends a man in motion. It's a jet sweep. A fake handoff, and he is absolutely buried in the backfield. That's number 27. James Pierce Jr., second sack of the game, and that's going to be a loss of 7. I mean, he was untouched. He didn't have to do those little juke moves. He might have confused somebody, but no one was blocking one of their best edge rushers. Catastrophic mistake by Kentucky's offensive line. Brings up 2nd and 17. And this could be the drive that gives Tennessee the advantage for the rest of the game. Only a minute 53 to go in the third quarter. Vandergriff backing up, throwing to Tranum, and he is dropped for a loss of 3. That's Keenan Peely with another big tackle. And they are just racking up the TFLs. If they win this game, I'm going to have one hell of a file to do for the defenders in this game. About 90 seconds to play in the third quarter. It's 3rd and 20. If Kentucky's looking for a miracle, they need it right now. Vandergriff, all out blitz. He gets the throw to Tranum, and Tranum's taken down. Wow. 17 makes the play there. He was the only man out there. If he did not make that tackle, that was a touchdown because every other defender for Tennessee was going in the all-out blitz. So it's 4th and 19. The Wildcats will punt away, and Tennessee has a chance to put this game on ice. There goes the punt from Barry. And it's going to trap the returner back there. He's been excellent today. I mean, if Kentucky loses this game, it's not going to be because of their punter. He's done a great job. Yamaleeva hands off to Sampson. Sampson's going to fly through the middle and pick up 10 just short of the first down. They're getting those early blocks. If you have a guy with a high enough rating, he can just pancake somebody and open up a huge, huge hole. So it's 2nd and inches. The Wildcats are in trouble. Yamaleeva is going to come out in the shotgun. I imagine this is just a run to the middle. Just block your 5 guys, and you might pop it for a long distance because nobody's back there covering in the secondary. They give it to Sampson. Sampson has space. 50, 45, 40. That's exactly what I said. All the defenders had to fly in from the sides because nobody was there to step up and shut him down. Really bad scheming from Kentucky, and Tennessee is in business at the 37-yard line, on the cusp of field goal range, and no signs of slowing down. It's 1st and 10. Yamaleeva in the shotgun. Sends a man in motion. And he's going to take the snap just before the end of the third. Drop back. Oh, my God. A chaotic final play of the third quarter. J.J. Weaver just stays with him. Watched him during the read option. Let him drop back. Yeah, they could have just ended the quarter. If he didn't like the look, he could have ended the quarter, but he didn't. He must have saw something out there that he thought he could take advantage of, and he was wrong. Because now it's a loss of 6, setting up 2nd and long for the Volunteers as we get going here in the fourth quarter. It's money time. Yamaleeva sends his tight end in motion, takes the snap, fakes the handoff. He's going to run it himself. 40, 35, and he's taken down after a gain of 7, making it 3rd and a little more manageable. 3rd and 9. Nico Yamaleeva has been mostly mistake-free, a couple of tackles for losses, or a couple of negative plays, and that was number 13 getting beat out in the read option there. That was J.J. Weaver, who's been Kentucky's best defender today. 3rd and 9 from the 36. This is a tough field goal, but definitely makeable. They're going empty set. Very spread out. Yamaleeva throws long. Caught by number 15, getting all the way up to the 7. It's 1st and goal. We're not going to see who that was, though. Maybe Brew McCoy. Might be Chris Brazel. Are we going to get the back of his jersey here? Yeah, that was Brew McCoy. Wearing number 15 now. 6 minutes to go. Tennessee can put this game on ice right here. Sampson in the game. Only one linebacker back. They're going to take advantage of that. Sampson to the 5. And he's taken down at the 5. It's 2nd and goal. Honestly, run it again. It's been working so far. Your pass game's been working as well, but just get it closer and make 3rd and goal. Give yourself as many choices as possible on 3rd and goal. Here we go. They're going to sprint back in no huddle. Got the tight end of the 3-point stance in the backfield. This is definitely going to Sampson. Kentucky knows it too. Sampson, it's a fake, and he's sacked. Oh my. J.J. Weaver, have yourself a day. It's 3rd and goal from the 9. That tackle, I mean, it's still a long shot because a made field goal here makes it a 10-point game with 5 minutes to go. But that's a huge tackle. Yamaleeva from the 9. It's 3rd and goal. They have to pass here. Kentucky brings a bunch of guys back to cover the end zone. And they run it to Sampson to the 5, and that's going to be the ball game. Oh, wow. I mean, 2 calls. 2 gutsy play calls from Tennessee's offensive coordinator. First, the delay of game in the 3rd quarter leading into the touchdown pass because they wanted a better matchup. And here, he gets sacked, and they run a halfback draw because none of Kentucky's defenders were defending it. And Dylan Sampson powers into the end zone. And if they make this extra point, we're going to go to Super Sim. Josh Turbyville. Snap, hold, kick is good. Let's go to Super Sim. Okay. Jump ahead. We're going to go next play and just make sure nothing crazy happens. It's a good kick return for Kentucky. Wow. They're moving quickly. All right, they're in the red zone. Let's jump back into it. Nope, that's the wrong thing. All right, we're going to have to play this. Let's just go as neutral as possible. Play one of the defensive linemen. All right, 2nd and 8. It's as neutral as I could have made it. Ah, shit, I didn't. Oh, boy, we're going to have to make another play here. We're just going to play as the defensive tackle. 2nd and 8. Just take him down. Okay, 1st and 10. Now this will go back out of my control, right? That's correct. Okay. 3:56 to go. Vandergriff in the shotgun, drops back. Under pressure. In trouble, throws, and that's going to be incomplete. 2nd and 10. They have to score quickly. But they've moved the ball downfield quickly enough so that they can have a chance in this game. From the 15, 3:49 to go. Kentucky's life is on the line. Vandergriff sacked, ball is out, and it's recovered by one of Kentucky's offensive linemen. Who else? James Pierce Jr. This has been the game for edge rushers. Pierce Jr. has been incredible. J.J. Weaver has been incredible. This has just been a dominant defensive game. So it's 3rd and 15. Brock Vandergriff, this is going to have to be a throw to the end zone, and they're drop covering everybody except for the slot guy. Can he beat his man? They're going to count on that, and he's taken down. No, it's a beautiful broken tackle by Dane Key to make it 4th and 3. This is the choice. I mean, you have to go for it. A field goal gives you nothing here. A field goal makes it almost impossible to win. 5 seconds. Let's see what their choice is going to be. 27, 26, and they will go for it. 4th and 3. This is the ball game right here. Vandergriff in the shotgun sends everybody up. It's 4 wide receivers, 1 running back. They're stacking the box. Vandergriff throws, end zone. And it's out of bounds. It's out of bounds. Nico Yamaleeva takes over at the 8-yard line, and Tennessee has all but secured the win to remain alive in Imperialism. And let's just Hop out here, go back in. And let's go to Super Sim. Kentucky has it back. Must have punted or something. But a minute 15 to go. 4th and 7. They go for the pass. It doesn't work. Kentucky gets it back again, but it doesn't matter. That's the end of the game. Tennessee's defense showed that they were legit tonight. A really, really strong effort from that group as they held a vaunted Kentucky offense to just 7 points and knocked the Wildcats out of Imperialism just 12 episodes in. Nico Iamaleava, 237 passing yards, 2 touchdowns, a 93.8% completion percentage. Unreal. Kentucky got their one deep play, but Tennessee's offensive coordinator just called an incredible game. The head coach, I'm sure, was involved as well. Their defensive coordinator had a great setup, and the setup was pretty simple. Let James Pierce cook. Let's take a look at the stats real quick, just to look at defensive efforts from Tennessee's players specifically. Oh my God. James Pierce Jr. had 6 tackles for loss. That is easily the most in Imperialism so far, and 3 sacks. That's incredible. Early candidate for defensive MVP of Imperialism. Wow. All right, let's update the map. This is going to take a second with lag. Okay. Feel that. Ugh. Kentucky fans are not going to like that color combo. Gonna get rid of that. Gonna zoom way down to here. Zoom in. Grab this. Okay. And Tennessee now has a pretty large territory. Let's see how we're going to play this T here. Can it fit? Yeah, it can fit right there. That's a good territory right there. Tennessee is now bordering a truly insane amount of teams. So they are probably going to play again in the near future because they are major players in a very crowded South. But Kentucky's gone. Tennessee survives. And we will see you possibly tomorrow. I might not be able to do an episode tomorrow. We'll see. But we'll see you next time we see you. Oh, and subscribe. Like, comment, subscribe, do all the stuff because we're getting